Wow. Jeez. Wow. And this was original.
This is original.
Well, this is sort of interesting. It's a tracked thing.
During the time of war, especially food can become one of the turning points. During the First World War, the blockades of Germany and Austria was what really determined the outcome and starved hundreds of thousands of people. Between the wars, new food preservation methods came online for troops to carry ready meals, ready to eat with them. But then and now, one of the hallmarks of food is bread and bread production. I personally score a country based on their bread and their dairy. So when Tom and Gerhard told me one of the biggest and oldest bread factories in Vienna was about to be torn down, we had to visit. One, because of its service through 2 wars and its architecture, but also because during the Second World War, prisoners lived and worked there and left their signatures on the walls, and that has to be preserved. The large bakery, Hammerbrotwerke, was designed by architects Hubert Gesser and his brother Franz. Construction took place between 1908 and 09. On the former site of the Austrian Alpine Montagnesellschaft, which operated a steelworks here from 1878 to 1902. There are still small signs of the steelworks, but the architects did an amazing job on the construction. The bread factory opened on June 20th, 1909, together with a steam mill. It was all state-of-the-art, not only in terms of technology and hygiene. There's also garages with a gas station for the delivery vehicles. At various times, there was between 1,400 and 700 people working there. The grain silo would hold 250 wagons of grain, and the mill could process 10 wagons of grain per day. And the bread factory's machines were capable of producing 75,000 kilos of dough per day. The factory, of course, saw increased production initially during the First World War. During the Second World War, the factory housed an army bakery, an army equipment office including warehouses, the Ersatzration Magazin 3 with 4 warehouses. Prisoners were working here, and some were housed in the basements, where they left behind quite a lot of memories on the walls. And during the occupation, troops of the Red Army, they also stayed here. Eventually, as bread production ended, the Postal Service used the buildings for storage.
It's really hard to tell sometimes when you look at an old ruined building like this what interesting secrets it actually contains. Let me show you. No, 1418.
Yeah, between 1418 and 1414, they used it from their post office.
The post office used this.
Yes. Also, after the war, they used it for storage.
You can tell this was a beautiful building, had a lot of details.
Yes, they're very beautiful building and architecture when you see it later.
Sounds windy. I guess we're going, where are we going?
This way.
We're going this way, he said.
Yeah, this staircase is a little bit cracked, so it's not the best to go here.
I mean, there's a lot of detail. A lot of wind, too.
See the ceramic works, and here there was a fire.
Yeah, no kidding.
But you see the old metal doors. They're beautiful.
They really are. When was this built?
In 1909.
Even the... So was it originally built for the post office, or?
No. Before here was Hüttenwerk.
Okay, you're gonna have to translate that for me. What is that?
To burn coal and some things.
Oh.
Make iron.
Oh, really? A foundry?
Yeah.
Really?
And later it was used as a bakery. As a bread factory.
Yeah, I see the ceiling's coming down a little bit here.
Yeah.
So
A
did,
lot of damage.
so the bread factory didn't come in until the war? Or before?
A little bit before.
Before.
So at 1909 they started the bread factory here. From Hammerbrot.
That's an interesting evolution from a iron foundry to a bread factory.
Yes.
But I think a lot of people, are we going this way?
Yes.
All right.
Beautiful.
Wow. Jeez. This is really something else. I wonder what, so this hall was here when it was a foundry. Was this a machine room?
No, I think they built most of the buildings new. Just the same place like the foundry.
Yep, I mean, it would be a completely different type of building. Yeah. I mean, I would say too bad about the graffiti because they're tearing down the building, right?
Yes, but
So-
there's not much graffiti. So that it stands 70 years upon it.
True. With the heavy rolling doors. So do we have any idea how much bread they produced in here?
I have to
Because it's in,
fact.
it's interesting because I think a lot of people, they really don't think about, you talk about going to war. You go to war, you need ammunition, you need shells, you need gasoline, you need food.
And in this part of the building there was the production, and the other building there was the mill.
So they so they got everything raw materials here, and
Yes.
then, okay. And then they brought prisoners of war in here to work here, or forced laborers, or?
Yes, and we see the writings in the basement down there. The basement, the writings on the walls from the slave workers.
Oh, it had the elevator and everything. Ah, that's new. That's newer.
That's a new one, yes.
Yeah, it is.
No, not date.
You said the Russians took over the place after the war and continued. Well, the Russians needed bread too. So the interesting thing was, did the Russians then use German prisoners of war to make bread?
It's a possible thing.
I mean, they had German prisoners working at places like Struckmann
Yeah.
for years after. And why wouldn't they want places like this running as well? They didn't give this up really until, 54? 49. When did they let Austria go?
Yes, 59.
59.
Yes. Since that it's abandoned. Nobody uses it anymore.
It really is an impressive building. Especially these skylights. I mean, stuff like that is actually...
Yeah, feel the pipe coming out.
People, I know people who would restore that. I'm not one of them, but I know people. Well, I've heard of them. They're on my Facebook.
And if you look there, the windows at the wall.
It's funny, there's so many sounds in here. And the wind and the holes in the walls. And I know, it's just... And all the little details, make sure you didn't run stuff into the walls. And it must have had a nice light in here too. A big window like that. These doors really are, they're gorgeous with the detail. You know, even if they tear down the building, I get it. And I get it's got to go because you can't fix it, but somebody should rescue these doors.
They should, yes.
They can still be salvaged.
Also the old windows there.
Oh yeah. So the building just sat here since '59.
It's abandoned since 59 years.
So the prisoners during the war here, did they where were they? Where was their camp here, or did they stay here?
Oh, I don't really know. I think there was a camp. But there was so many camps in Vienna.
Yeah. I mean.
Okay, we can go to the cellar. Go back.
Yep. Oh, we'll come back this way, or?
Yes.
I love these details. I noticed the building across from here has some interesting building designs as well. Are there similar features? Because it looks to me a little bit like there's some similarity with the construction of the buildings, like the round windows or...
Yes, and also the old AEG fabrics. Those look like this.
Oh, AEG was around. Oh yes, of course they were. It's World War II. AEG's everywhere.
There you also have a logo from the tile factory that built this.
I see basement. And even the floors are nice.
Yes,
I mean...
from the tile factory. Wienerberger.
Are they still in existence?
Wienerberger is still existing, yes. They build bricks.
It's always nice when these businesses are like family businesses, live forever.
So later we can go in the upstairs.
So, what do we got there? Oh, so you said the postal service was here for
Yes.
a while. 50 year in Österreich, that's an old sign, isn't it?
That's an old sign, yes.
Why is that not in a museum?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Look at.
Oh. Is this where they wrote?
Oh. This is light color.
Yes! And it actually showed. Let me do that again. All right, I got it, and off. Wow. And this was original.
This is original, yes.
Wow. So people, they could find their way in the dark.
Yep.
Oh, I love this.
Also, it was used as air shelter, but not a safe one, but it was used as air shelter.
It's a not particularly safe air shelter. All right, well, you know, we can't have everything. Oh, so all the buildings are interconnected too.
Yes, it's connected to the other side, but it collapsed there at the end.
Well, I mean, I haven't seen any tunnel in my life that's not collapsed, so I don't know what I would do with such a thing. Wow. Yeah, I mean, we're not really very deep.
No.
Oh, yeah, see the old switch here?
Yeah, you also have to light.
Yeah, all right, so that's all what that is, luminescent? See if we can do that again. And... oh, I love this. Where are we going? Oh, what a brilliant place. This really is a historic place. And then there's that.
I don't know what this was or what it is.
So the Russians were here, I'm guessing. I can't think of any. I mean, the color is pretty. Yeah, it's the Russian. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like there's a keyboard or something on the left. A keys one.
Yeah. There's no notes, no nothing. If this had been a Western place, there would be little labels underneath. Remember the old label makers?
Yeah.
Little plastic strip with letters on? Yeah, this...
the old backlit stuff.
That's... okay. Oopsie. Yeah, a little foreman hut.
Here on the walls, the writing begins. Here's one from 1943.
All right. This is sort of what we came here for. That is it.
There must
What
be
border?
French prisoners.
See, that's interesting because a lot of the French prisoners, or a lot of the Frenchmen that left France, and there's little drawings too.
Yeah, the little drawings and calculations and all.
So that means I have to send these photos to my friend out in La Coupole, who wrote the book about the French prisoners, to see if there's any names he recognizes.
Yeah.
I don't know if he only tracked the ones that went to Dora.
Well,
They wrote with pencil too. What else would they have written with?
not just with puzzles.
Yeah, there's what else would they have had?
I have defense.
Let's see. Here. There's one with a little.
I can't say what it is.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of them here.
Yeah, there's also writings about the philosophers from the time, like Karl Marx and others.
Yes, let's bring Karl Marx into this because he makes everything better. Did you see the picture of George Soros with his bust of Lenin behind him on his desk? I think it's on the mantelpiece behind him.
I think he has too much water coming
Yeah.
inside.
And
There was 41, 42, 43 is 1939.
1939? Who would be here working in 1939?
I think the
It can only be.
army took over this place at 1938. And from there they were making boat for the military.
So that wasn't a prisoner who wrote that in 1939.
What? For the prisoner?
We didn't have any prisoners in 1939.
The political ones.
Who?
They get catched.
Oh, the political ones.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I mean, that explains why there's a thing of Marx.
Lenin, Marx.
Okay.
Can't spell it. La religion.
This is an interesting drawing, this one is. With the little car, with the little cross on it.
RCIF.
Is that the Kaiser? No. KRZ. I hope somebody who's going to watch this is going to have a whole lot of time to research this. Here you go, French again. Omerie pour les conquêtes, les industries. Control French. I mean, I'm okay with having, communists make bread, but I don't know if I could. Can we trust them for this? I mean, wouldn't they try to poison us or something? Isn't that what they do? Here, what's that? 44 February. It would be cool.
1943.
It would really be cool if we could get some pictures of some people on, some faces on some of these names.
Yep.
I mean, it's entirely possible that they survived. 4 June. When was Vienna liberated? Or liberated? When did the Russians stop fighting?
We have to check.
I mean, it wasn't June. It wasn't June. It was in May or April.
There you have a little map. It's a map.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Oh. I mean, I understand why this is almost impossible to preserve, especially if whatever that thing that's growing down there is.
Is auch arrivé.
We got to get to the Flak Tower, the one in town, the one where the gardeners are having, because there's names in that as well. I wonder if that blue is original, because I see blue over there as well. It looks like, what's it called? Kelk, not Bleistift. It could be
I think it's also original.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, because there's another blue over there at the beginning. A little piece of math.
These walls are complete untouched from any newer writings or paintings.
Yeah. What do we have here? I'm guessing Gerhard photographed every single one of these.
Yes.
Good. He's a good man. De Gaulle. All right, well.
De Gaulle is.
Speaking of communists, well, he was a socialist, wasn't he? De Gaulle.
It's still the same.
That's what I say. That's what Lenin said. Socialism is just the road to communism.
I think that most of the writings.
Oh. Sump basement. Water.
This is just for water pumps, I think.
Yeah.
It's not really deep.
No. I mean, this wouldn't be a whole lot of fun to sit in here under an air raid.
Can you see the window? Vorsichtaufzug. Attention elevator, but there is no elevator. With the old writing.
Was there an elevator there ever?
No, not. Oh, hello. Nice little spider.
Hey, buddy. What the fuck are you doing in my house?
We have new graffitis in this area, but
I wonder if the people who've done the graffitis, if they knew about the other wall, that's why they left it alone.
I think so. Normally we use every space.
Well, it's not like we haven't seen this before. Crap being dug up. But I get the scrappers can't really get to it here, can they?
There's a nice graffiti on this door. The next one. It's like a poetry of me.
God help me.
Kind of the old equipment stuff. For electric.
Yeah. I mean, I would expect a lot more electric than this if they run ovens. I mean, there must have been some. Where did the electrical come from?
I don't know.
Is there a power plant around? Or was there a power plant around?
Not in the area.
Oh.
With the old lamps.
Are these the old original ones?
Yes.
Well. Yeah, I guess they are. This is all the original wiring, isn't it?
This is the old one then.
Yeah.
There's the way to the old stairway where we came in. The walkway.
Oh, there's one of the lamps that's fell down. I mean, you would think there would be a military museum or somewhere where they would like some of these because they're original. You would think. Well, speaking of original, I don't think it's going to hold pressure. Do you think we can fix it with duct tape? But it's interesting because if we look at the electrical here, this will give us an idea what the electrical was in some of the underground constructions.
Of course.
Because it's all the same. Is it a cable or a pipe? This is plastic. This is almost a drain. Huh.
This is full of doors here.
We can get this from the other side, can't we? Wow.
Don't know why this basement is without any connections.
I don't know why this is full of stuff because there's not really anything in here. or any. There's no reason why the stuff where it came from.
There's also nice tiles from the other. This is the staircase.
Oh, you want to go up there? Or you want to? There's
From the post is also in here.
There's just a room in here that it looked like something was sitting in. I wanted to have a look at. I thought I saw Elvis.
And a nice postcard standing here in the middle. This is the room was where it gets.
Oh, God. Oh, is that what's sitting here?
Yes.
I thought I saw something that.
Right to the left. There in the middle and then the sea.
Oh, I thought I saw a thing.
Yeah, this is really stark.
Dude, that should be in a museum too. Doesn't the Postal Service have a museum? Don't they?
I don't know anyone.
I mean, seriously. This is a museum piece.
Yes.
Damn.
Austrian logo.
It's like, do we not know anybody who works in the Postal Service? I mean, it's in really good shape, except for, actually, this isn't really good shape. Yeah, the crap that's in it, but still.
Yeah.
Oberpost- und Telegrafverwaltung. I mean, there's even air in the tires. Come on. I mean, how old is this thing? Was it 100 years old?
I think about 70 or 80 years.
Yeah. So would there have been a horse in front of these? Or would this be a person pushing?
I think a person.
It's heavy for a person. Well,
Test it.
I mean,
Test it.
we'll do the trial on it. Oh, holy shit, this is well balanced.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's not so heavy.
This is not heavy at all.
With a lot of trash inside.
I mean, this is so balanced that when you pick it up, the wheels are exactly in the right place.
It's perfect.
That's perfect. There's nothing there.
Yeah, it's really.
Even with stuff in this. Wow. That is almost surprising when you pick it up that it's so light. It's wood and metal. You sort of expect it to be. I'm going to send a picture. I don't know. I want to look up, see if there's a postal museum. Because, I mean, there's a museum for everything else. Why not the Postal Service? And they dug up the pipes right there. I mean, people dig up pipes in the strangest places in this business of ours. Yeah. And maybe they made that at the Seaman shooting range.
There you have a lot of crazy spiders.
Oh yeah, I see.
It
Looks pretty.
They catch any.
Oh, we were not going out there anyway, were we?
No.
It's like, I don't mind spiders, they eat mosquitoes.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you would think this would be a good place to harvest.
I later have to watch where these entries. Because the last time I didn't see from outside.
Well, do you think they turned the building around? Don't you just hate when they do that?
This was it in the basement here.
Yeah. I actually like these old backlight switches. I was in the old west wall. What was it? What is it? It was a.
There is a cup from MI Metall.
What is that, Russian? What's that?
Russian metal.
It almost must be. It's about the right size for a cup of coffee.
That's not my cup. My cup is this. This is the living room.
And there's white walls, so just wondering. There's a sign. Upside down sign.
Oh, Amtsstunden. It's from postal office. From Postamt 3074, Michael Bach. Open 8 to 12:30, 14 to 16:30.
That does look pretty new.
Kasse close. It's 4 o'clock.
It does look pretty new. And so does they. Maybe somebody used some stuff to store in here.
Yeah, it's post.
Oh, they used it for storage after? Yeah, well, that explains it. Well, still, they should come get their crap before it disappears and get destroyed. Hang on. Fumare? What country are we in now?
Austria?
Okay, what language is that not?
German?
I was just wondering, why is there a non-German sign in here? Okay, I'm just asking questions.
That's a good question.
It is a good question, isn't it?
Yes.
I mean, even if there was Italian prisoners here, I'm pretty damn sure they're not going to let any of them smoke anyway. Oh, what a gorgeous building.
And the upper floors you have to be careful because...
There's a hole in the floor?
Yes, there's a hole in the floor.
I mean, isn't there always?
Last time I wasn't here. Gerhard doesn't want us to go up.
Well, I mean, he just doesn't want to die. I don't know what's wrong with him. Der nächste Jahr an der alten Monarchie. Again, isn't that something that should be saved somewhere before it ended up sitting there? I guess you can't save everything just because it's old. But they could have saved a couple of tiger tanks. Yeah, and there's white tile. But and the elevator goes up here too. Well, that's one of those we saw sitting down there, smaller, I think. I didn't know we were going to be paddling down the river of postal history, but it's all good. That's another one I haven't seen. So they had food, they had bread production on 4 or 5 stories. Why, I wonder. Well, this is a transformer, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. And this is only God knows what. What is that? Why are there these signs and posters from the inside sitting around here? Was there ever an exhibition or a museum or something?
No, because this door is still here.
Oh, you mean just because that one is completely full of not stairs?
Just for help.
All right, fine. Fine. Where's your sense of adventure, man? We wouldn't fall straight down. We'd have to fall through the other one as well.
Perfect.
Which is good, because if we start coming down, we'll take everything with us, and it'll just hurt longer. I don't think these stairs are going to go anywhere. I don't understand what happened to the stairs over there, why they came down. Feels really solid.
This was solid, but let's see the back here.
Oh.
Maybe more of this breaks down.
Oh.
It'll collapse.
Hmm.
So go on the other side.
Huh. Well, that's I weigh more than you, so I should go first, right?
If you higher you come, see how it looks.
What was that? What was that?
Oh, it's the wind.
Son of a fuck.
It was perfect.
Well, I can't die on the first day I'm back. It reminds me a little bit of the DAG. Tall building full of holes in the floors. And now we no longer have a building next to us.
Is the building was before in the holes in the big one?
It's always nice when you have numbers to go by. So what you're saying is we're fine.
Packaging for the post.
Oh. I don't know if the Austrian postal service was anything like the German postal service during the war, because, they had a nuclear program.
I think there was a connections because the one post office that fits all together.
I think so too. Plus there was one of the University of Graz was involved. They had a nuclear thing. And there's one of the University of Linz had set up a tunnel in Bergkristall, right? Oh, I'm sure they'll let us see that. No, in Killabau. Oh. So we shouldn't stand too close to it? No, we can't. Oh, well, I'm not that. 83?
Yes.
I'm like 102. Oh, this is the broken staircase. Oh yeah, the ones are coming apart up there.
The models. Don't use the stairs.
Well, just because it's falling apart and falling down. I mean, you wouldn't bring material up, bread or anything up here to pack it in a small elevator and bring it down again.
Doesn't make sense, but...
I mean, us crawling up broken stairwell doesn't make sense either, so.
Fucking, I hate high.
Oh, you do? Oh, okay. Well, I think we found the roof.
Yes.
I'm surprised that didn't burn.
It's funny that here are not any pigeons.
Pigeons.
Wait to the other roof. The other roof is full of pigeons.
The A1 over there is not part of this, is it?
She feels dirty if a human comes out of her.
Well, this is sort of interesting. It's a tracked thing. I know, because I can see a track.
Yeah.
What the hell is this?
But with this,
I mean, I would imagine it's something that moves something really heavy since there's two big tracks. Or,
but we don't know what this was for. This looks like from a little bagger or something.
I mean,
Or a construction vehicle, but
it's all metal. There's nothing.
yeah.
Nothing other than. Hey, is there even an independent motor in here? Hang on for a minute. There's no motor in here.
Nope.
So this thing would be pulled. So this thing was to pull it on tracks, which makes less than any sense. Why would you pull something on tracks?
You need machinery to pull it.
Yeah. Or push it.
Don't push it, yes.
It is a very special Goliath. It's a Goliath on steroids. That building over there, that's an old AEG building, isn't it? Or something. That's... There's something, I think, yeah, Gad told me something about it. Of course, I can't remember. So, loading docks.
Yeah.
And you had bread factory on both sides?
You also have the tiles here. So it's outside, but it's...
I mean, it's outside, but there would still have been a glass roof. Wow, there was a glass roof. Ain't that just a damn thing? Huh.
So to the left building there's no entrance anymore.
So, what was that little hole there? Is that a water? What was that? Interesting.
There was an opener, a window or something next to it. Oh, okay. There is a basement and there's an entry.
Outstanding.
I didn't see this with guard.
Well, there you go.
Good one.
Outstanding. Wow.
Great stairs.
Yep. Well. Okay.
Oh.
Machine room ish.
This looks very technical.
Well, this feels like it might hold. It doesn't. I guess down is no reason. I guess over is kind of where we want to go it now. I think this is it, isn't it?
This is it, I think. Don't know if there is. That's fun.
Water tank. It's just like you would see in a bunker.
Those are funny.
They're a little short.
They are not number those.
Utility basement. Tank.
I think utility basement.
Yeah.
Although just a little room.
That's weird.
Here we have stairs.
Very small little half doors. They're odd. Stairs up in the rest of the building. I like that idea. Oh,
Elevator. Not.
it's utility basement, I guess. So,
We have old newspapers. Ooh. That's old. Very nice. Really nice.
oh, this is yeah, that's original. I mean, I can sort of smell the fire in here, but I don't see it. Oh, look at the wallpaper. This is nice. This is definitely original.
Floor.
Yeah, herringbone. This was a nice office once. And there's a sink.
Jesus lives. Jesus lives at home.
All right.
This could be original. Room 106. Yes, this is original.
Yeah.
Room 106. Room 104 there.
There's something nice about wallpaper. It sort of, I don't know, it just sort of gives places a little warmth, I guess.
You saw the old lamp inside there? That's the night one.
Oh.
50, 60 style.
Yeah, I mean, they must have done something with this not that long ago. I mean, they bricked up the back room, so they must have. And this was double walls. This is, I'm considering double walls for an office. That's a little almost overkill. In other words, what I'm saying, they built it well with insulation. Yeah, just like we see at Quats. Well, a heater. There's an oven. There's a heater.
But not the original place, because there's no.
Yeah, I think it probably belonged to one of the offices. Did you see a spider there, young man?
This is maybe the biggest spider that I've ever seen. You see?
Oh, yeah. It hangs up all the way over here. Wow. Well, I mean, what you're saying is no one comes here to bother the poor guy. I think we have to go upstairs. Oh. I don't see any other way around it. Look at this with the brass and everything.
Yeah.
This is just gorgeous.
That's it.
This really is nice. And well built. This is a building built to last. It's too bad they're going to tear it down.
Looks like he was a fire inside.
And you want to go to the roof? Yeah, something. Oh, that's why I keep smelling fire.
Okay, there's
Yep. And there's always holes everywhere. Even with a fire, this building is still in really good shape. I mean, honestly. Interesting that there's bars in front of the windows up here. That's a little special, I think.
I like to climb up. It looks interesting.
Yeah, so does the ladder. The ghosts are at the door. This is a big place. Yeah. This really was a fire. Do you know what set it?
No.
Oh, that's the other one.
That's the other one.
So this is where the wagon came in.
Yeah.
Well, it could also come out from this way then.
Sometimes it's just fun and interesting to walk through amazing locations of history, especially those we know are living on borrowed time. Behind me is Vienna von Braun's first test stand. Down the road is Dietmar's nuclear reactor. Over there is the Maginot Line and all its amazing forts. I'm visiting them all and I'm bringing them to you. So I really appreciate you like, follow, and share what I'm doing, trying to document all these important historical locations. And if you feel like you want to watch more pictures or documents that I use for these, go to lostbattlefields.com. And if you feel like helping me out with my travels, because gasoline and travel and airfare is expensive, my PayPal is there, protectionserviceint.com. You are more than welcome, but you don't have to. I appreciate all your support and all your help, and I love seeing these locations, and I love bringing them to you.